Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. In the gallery, this is some white paint I mixed up earlier. I'm going to put a layer of white between every one of my other layers. And I'm going to try and make them small enough. That's a shame that that's not coming out because I really wanted that color. And that is commonly referred to as a Floetrol string. Well, maybe not commonly. I got another name for it. If you've been around, you know. That is some blue with some white and some iridescent pearl fine mixed added to it from Golden. I do that to a lot of my paints. I did use my Floetrol sieve, which is just a cap you screw on the bottle, earlier to make sure that the white paint and the Floetrol, neither one of them had anything in them. It doesn't necessarily mean that I got everything out of the bottom, so I could be still in trouble. That's available on my Amazon link. In case you need it, it's below the link tree. Yeah, whatever it was, it came out. And I am just going to keep adding colors. This is supposed to be my sky. I have no clue if this is going to work at all. I want to use ring pours tipped across my sky. And I think I just went to the plenty of paint zone. And I made myself up some more of my, ooh, that's not light enough. Well, I'll use some anyway. That's the Venetian blue from Modern Masters with some Sargent's Pearl mixed into it to lighten it up. But it didn't lighten it up very much, I'm afraid. Let's see if the white will come out again. I'm not too worried about how this starts. Let's see. I know I want to use some of this and that and that. For my sky, let's grab some Venetian blue. Let's grab some Prussian blue. Is it there? No. Where are you, Prussian blue? Ha! There you are. Cool. So I'm going to use all these dark colors on this pre-primed dry black canvas, including that light color, to add a wet layer to the background. And I was going to do a horizontal, but I'm feeling like doing a vertical. So I'm just going to put my colors on the canvas. And use my OXO omelet turning spatula, hoping that those things will move out of the way. I like to show you that the spatula works as a great swipe tool, and you can get some fantastic effects. Now, like I said, I have no idea what's going to happen, but I do know that it can become a stage for another kind of painting if I need it to become one. I'm going to take the residuals that cling on my spatula and put them right along the edge of the canvas. Run the spatula along. Sometimes I even run my finger along there and come back and try and float the blade. And this is all probably a moot point in that I'm going to put those rings on there. I may or may not like what happens either because I have not done this before. And everything is turning a beautiful version of Venetian blue with other purples in it. So that's okay with me because I love the Venetian blue more than I can tell you. I do see a little canvas, but because it's black canvas and it's a night sky, or I think it's a night sky, see, just scrape my blade off along the top. And whatever drips of paint I get then become what's useful to cover it with. So let's just go for it. I'm dropping that in the bucket. I've got a couple more of those. And I want to go so this is more or less the same thing as pouring rings and then tipping your canvas. And I just have wanted to do this for a while. There may, of course, be too much white. And I could, at this point, give myself permission to add a little surround. I don't know why I did that. Just because I wanted to, I guess. Hey, that's the name of my first book, Because I Can. It's on the Amazon link, under the link tree. So there's an edge catcher which turns into a paint catcher. And these become clouds in my sky. And instead of trying to push any paint back on, I'm just going to let it flow off. And if I want more, I'm going to add more. I'm going to rock it a little bit against the edge catcher so it covers the edge. I'm going to grab another OXO omelet turning spatula. I'm going to try and get some of my paints out of my way, in my pour cup, so I can grab the paint that's on my paint catcher, edge catcher, or slash edge catcher. Put it right up there. I think I'm going to be able to use it. I'm going to grab an OXO, a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula, mini blade. Let everything flow back again the other direction. Now wherever your paint is heaviest, where you just added it, that's where it's going to move the fastest. You probably know that already, but I thought I'd mention it just because I can. I kind of want some more clouds, especially where that little... I gotta get a way to keep my paint out of my way. Excuse me for 10 seconds. There we go. So a little bit the wrong way and a lot the way I want to go. Bring that paint catcher back up here. I like the stripy clouds. I just want to experiment. Well, it looks like I've got little dendrites on my edges. Looks like I might make it across my whole sky too, depending on how far everything is willing to flow. I have some leftover paint from my landmass, which I was going to pour into a ring pour cup, but I think I'm going to find another cup. And grab my omelet turning spatula, paint removing spatula. I like my pink and purple clouds. Do I need any more? There's only 4 of them. I think I need a 5th one, honestly. Maybe right there. Move a few more bottles out of my way so I've got some operating room. This one I think I should be able to manipulate up and down and sideways until I get it to cover a little more. I've got some runs. I'm just going to keep taking back my paint off my paint catcher and putting it down to camouflage them. And that works okay for me. I'm going to hit that quick. I see that thing, that rather large thing. I lost my good tweezers, but I've got a backup set. So I also see that I need to let that lump right here become merged I really wanted to flow this as far as I could possibly flow it because I intend on ring pouring on the bottom also. But maybe if I hit it quickly with a torch. Not only will it possibly, potentially, create some cells, which is fine in this. This is just a really abstract expressionist scape. Although I really like the idea of something over here. I know a lot of people really do a lot of good long, slow tipping, but I am not a slow tipper. It is not in my nature. I'm gonna try and nudge whatever is on that skewer. Wow, that must have been something that cleaned out the tip of a bottle. Not digging down a canvas if I can help it. Okay, so I was supposed to show that to you. I'm going to get most of this paint off of here. Probably put it right back in that cup and hope the cup lasts for a little while. I've got purple up there, but I can fix that. There's some blue later. Or maybe now. Now we'll have 7 clouds and that'll be good. I don't know why I ever take this thing away, but paint will flow to paint, so if I happen to pick up just a drippy edge with my finger and not drag down the canvas too deeply, I'll have a chance. I'm going to run out of time. Well, maybe I will, maybe I won't. In any case, I think that's good enough. I wish I had a clean tile, honestly, but I kind of like all that. Now there's a trick I've done before, and I could go in here, I could spiral everything out and it would be pretty neat. I think what I'm going to do right now, let's grab a little silicone cup, put all my colors right in there. Even if I'm not thrilled with them, because sometimes when you add already mixed colors, they become the catalyst for something else. Now I have gold, and I camouflaged it myself by wrapping it in sticky wrap. I want some dark greens. That's not really dark green, but that's a color shifting emerald green from Folk Art. I believe that's what it's called now. It was minty green when I bought it. They changed the name between the time I bought it and now. This is a metallic green. I think I'm going to indulge myself. I wasn't going to in some of the green gold from Folk Art. And while I'm at it, why don't I just keep putting everything I want to in there. Ha! That's the way that rolls. A little more purple. Alright, now I really want most of this stuff out of my way, but there's no help for it right now. Let's just do it. This might turn out really cool. I'm kind of hoping. I'm thinking either black or maybe some copper in between. And it doesn't need to be black enamel, so let's find something else. Could also be blue. So here's some black. Here's some dark purple that I didn't use. Find the copper. Do I have copper? I have. This is an Art Minds. It's not copper, but it's very close, so it'll work the same way. Whatever this is, it's going to be a surprise, and hopefully I get to show you guys before you're gone. I am going to use fresh edge catcher. Hopefully, if I have a nice long one underneath. That's pretty good. That'll work. I'm going to keep that right down here. Let everything flow that way. To start with. Send it all back again as best I can, and maybe up and around also. And scrape it right back onto the canvas. I'm going to try and work toward getting an equidistant flow, but I think I don't have enough paint, and I want to be able to have enough paint, so I am going to go and throw a little bit more. I think I want some Prussian blue up there. So let's let everything go up. And then pull it back down, and that might be a big risk with those clouds. Well, I've got a couple minutes left to tell you guys. I do sell my artwork. If you're looking to make a purchase, the hashtag at the end of any description on a YouTube video will get you will help me be able to find what we're looking for. I am looking for this color right here. I really want to be able to tip this over that way. And hopefully you'll still be here. And whatever I get, I might then tip down. I may even use my residuals to go right back onto the canvas again. So I can cover my bottom edge. I can just shuffle that down that way. I am gonna, yes, there we go. And I painted my arm. Let's see what's happening. And I'll show you guys in case you're going to be gone in a second, and tell you guys, if you shop my Amazon link, it's under the link tree, and anything you buy there is at no added cost to you, but it helps me out, helps me afford to buy more art supplies. Our clouds are interesting. I don't think I'm going to complain too much about that. I am going to grab my OXO omelet turning spatula, available on the Amazon link, and give myself a mountain, or whatever, or whatever more likely. I will look for strange places that need some more paint. I will torch and say, I don't know if it's going to get trees or not. And I'm going to try and tell you whatever I forgot. I have over 1,500 videos. If you look on creative playlists, you'll find them on my channel. I do a monthly drawing for anybody who's a donator who donates to help support the studio. You can find places to do that on PayPal and Patreon on my YouTube channel header, or also underneath the link tree. And now that is all filled in. I'm going to torch really quickly and tell you guys I love you. There's over 90,000 of you. Check out my books called Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities. They're on the Amazon link, along with the multiple spatulas. If you like my videos, give me a thumbs up. If you share my videos, you help me out. When you watch them longer, it's a big assistance. What else? I've covered up my recipes below the video. Underneath the description, look for Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links on the link tree. And Teespring clothing under the video are my designs, and there's all over print leggings and t-shirts there. I love you guys. I will see you anon. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, in the gallery. And I've got some edges to touch up, but otherwise I'm pretty happy with this. It was a fun experiment. Thank you for being here. I love you all. Bye for now. Priscilla out. You're still here. That's so cool. I love you guys.